Hello, my name is Brian Stacks. This is my Project 3 video review for Full Sail University's MIU Mobile Interface Usabilities. Um, Today I'd like to start talking about my questions I have to do for my reflection videos. I'd like to first talk about what part of the assignment was the easiest and why. Well, this week, this project, the easiest thing for me was probably the adding the error messages and writing the code for the JavaScript for that. Was not hard at all, especially the video that was gave with us made it actually real easy. Um, had small problems with some of the CSS not coming through, but I think it was because I had too much CSS, so I had to remove some. But yeah, the adding validation, that was real easy. Got that done within 30 minutes, when I started my project. So I think that was the easiest part of my project, was adding the validation. My second question I would like to address would, what part of the assignment was the most difficult and why? Well, me, the hardest part this week wasn't even really the coding or anything like that. Um, it was more the GitHub. I had talked to Miss Alarcon, and luckily I had a backup copy so I could just destroy that and start over. Even when I did, I'm still having a hard time getting the full meaning of Git and how everything is used. But every time, every day I use it, gets a little more easy. The third question I would like to address is, what information from previous courses did you utilize to complete this project? And what I used from previous course was the save data function that Mr. Chad Gibson explained in VFW from last month, which we had the links up in our instructions on our dashboard. So I went back that because before I done that, I looked back into my main.js from last month, and it was confusing just to look at it. Even though I wrote it and I knew what most of it meant, it was still somewhat confusing. So I went back through the video and had Chad walk us through it, and what he was putting each one in for. And since I know more now, it gave it more meaning now. So I'm actually picking up some of last month's stuff better now than I actually even did last month. The next question I'd like to address is, what information did you research to complete this project? In which a lot of the how to get the required fields to come up exactly how you want, and smaller print. I know I learned the input tag small. I used it quite a bit. I really like that because it does a lot of styling and stuff that you would normally do in CSS for you. And I really learned this week that I like inline styles compared to, where you have to add the CSS pseudo classes. But inline styles that you can write right into HTML, I love that. I think that's the easiest thing there is to do in the HTML code. Was there an aha moment this week? If so, what was it? There really wasn't an aha moment, but there was a bunch of moments. Like, dang. It's with me with the GitHub. There's so many apps out there, and I know they say don't use the apps, and terminal confuses me just as much. Is just not that easy. I come from a Windows background, so there again, just getting used to some of the Apple tools. Then again, this is Brian Stacks talking about my Project 3 reflection video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.